welcome to the Greenhouse SMP. My name is HistoryWes, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of my new base here. First, we've got our warehouse that I was just in, built of mangrove and brick with slate roof. We've got our nether portal right here, which is the center point of our base. We've got the beginnings of an auto sheep farm, which I'm just starting. Going to put the third module right there. And we've got our farm started right over here with our crimson wort stems and brick roof. That's it so far, with the exception of some roads going off in two directions here. Well, four directions really. As you can see, right across the water over here is a village, and there is another village that is just up in the other direction right there, so really close. Alright, we're going to take a look down in my mine while I tell you what's happened off camera. So, since I started last time, I decided I needed to get some diamonds, so I went out mining in the wilderness, far from anyone's base, and I mined until I found enough diamonds, and then I came back out. Now, I had just broken my bed, and this, by the way, is going to be a minecart track going off in two directions. And right here, there's a massive cave down here. Anyway, I just got back on my horse from mining, and the horse exploded. Not a creeper explosion, mind you. Just it was just weird. So I had to walk pretty much naked 4,000 blocks to get my stuff. I got it. Then I figured out where I wanted a base to be, and I started building there. Started a mine, did some building, and it turns out I was overlapping by quite a bit somebody else's base who had the place before me. So couldn't do that. Couldn't do there. So I had to take everything down that I had built and find a new spot. Fortunately, I found this spot, and it's working out real good. So, and I also died one more time in the nether building in the hallway here. I got hit from behind by a piglin, fell into lava, tried to fly out of it. Did fly out of it, but being blinded because I was on fire, I hit another I hit a basalt delta and fell into more lava. So that's how that goes. Anyway, I apologize if my voice sounds a little rough this morning, but I am suffering from a sore throat. This is our deep mine. You can tell by the bedrock we are down at the lowest level. We are, what, at negative 59? So we're going to do a little mining here. I dig as far as I can until there's a major obstruction. Sometimes that's a very short distance like this one, or very short like this. As you can see, we're just below a pool of lava. But this is basically how I mine. I leave two spaces straight out. This is a strip mine. It's not a strip mine, it is a branch mine. Excuse me. And that's as far as I'm going to go on this one. I could take the time and try and clear that lava thing out, but it's just not worth the effort. Instead, I'll just start going the other direction. And I'm trying to soft touch as many of the minerals as I can, because I'm thinking of opening a mineral shop thinking of all the things I can open, actually, but I think in this server, a lot of people are just building their own stuff rather than buying stuff at the shopping mall area. 2, 4, 6, 8. What I do is I like to put my first torch at the 12. I used to put it closer, but the light rules have changed. And then go 24 blocks. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And you can hear that lava right around me. And you can see the lava. So anyway, I will just estimate. I found quite a few diamonds, and finding a lot of redstone at this level, and that's a problem there. See if I can get some more of this redstone. I got a little bit. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to go on here. This may seem like it's not worth it, but some of these branches go quite a long way. In fact, I put this torch here to remind myself that I had not gone as far as I can go on this branch. And just as important as finding diamonds for me is harvesting cobbled deep slate, which is why I'm using my regular fortune axe on the deep slate. It's counterintuitive because when you're harvesting regular stone, you need regular stone instead of cobblestone in order to make bricks and other things. But with the deep slate, it's reversed. You need the cobbled deep slate instead of the regular deep slate to make deep slate bricks. And I hate saying deep slate because it's such a dumb name. It should just be slate if it's going to be that name. I liked Grimstone myself, but anyway, so I'm trying to remember to use my regular fortune pickaxe for this, and then switch over if I find any redstone or gold or whatever ore, except for diamonds. I don't care about diamonds. I'll go ahead and fortune them. And speak of the devil, there we are. So I can fortune that. And what did that give us? 11 diamonds. So nice. And the economy on this server is very low value, I guess that's how you would say it. Things are cheap, is what I'm trying to say. The things in the store are very inexpensive. Elytras are 10 diamonds. 10 shulker boxes for 1 diamond. That's crazy. Crazy cheap. So, you know, it all has to do with supply and demand. I think since we have fewer people on here, that's part of it. This is a server for patrons of Stina Rose Gaming. So Stina is a popular YouTuber. She's part of AlphaCraft, and just besides that, just a really cool person. And if you support her on Patreon, one of the perks, look at that, more diamonds. One of the perks is that you can play on this server. And just double check it. There aren't any more. That was only a 4. I always like to fill up my holes for several reasons. The first being, in case you can, I didn't this time, but sometimes you can dig so far back in it that you can get lost in your own hole. Second, you can leave a dark space where things can spawn. And thirdly, it gives you a chance to get rid of your less desirable items that you may have picked up, like if you have a lot of dirt or cobblestone on you, which I don't at the moment, but if I did, I could use that to fill the holes. Or, as I was just doing a minute ago, I could have used a tuff. Or I did use tuff, yeah. And so there I just accidentally used my Silk Touch pick. So I've got a couple of regular deep slate rather than cobbled deep slate. So I'll use that next time I have to fill a hole. For those of, and here's more tuff. For those of you who are Hermitcraft fans, you know that Tinfoil Chef, or TFC, died recently. I was always under the impression that I was slightly older than he is, but he was apparently 63 at the time of his death, and my 63rd birthday is about 3 months away, so he was slightly older than me. I watch his show occasionally, but it just goes to show you, like I'm always saying in my videos, that Minecraft is something that people of all ages can enjoy. It's good for your brain, I think. Keeps your mind working. And Tinfoil Chef certainly seemed to embody that. He didn't have any mental problems. He unfortunately had a lot of physical health ailments, and that's a sad situation for anybody. But anyway, he seemed like a great guy. I watched his videos occasionally, and you know, for anybody else who is a fan, my condolences. I did make a small donation to his funeral fund, and that's that. I mean, he left his mark, and the rest of us go on. Well, I can just keep going in this tunnel forever, probably, which is fine with me. Eventually I'll hit something that will make me stop. Either it will be a lava pool, or it might be a very large cave. I doubt it. At this level I wouldn't hit a large cave, but in those situations, if I was mining, I would probably stop at least until I felt like doing some caving. I'm not a big caver fan. I have to be prepared for it. I like caving with partners, but these big caves can get very dangerous. And I'll be the first to admit, I am not the best at combat in Minecraft. Yeah, I think that's probably going to do it for this mining session down here. Gives you an idea of what I'm doing. But I like to mine fairly often. It kind of is soothing. You can just kind of zone out and until your inventory fills up with stuff. Ours isn't quite full, but it's pretty full. And then head back to the surface, and that way, as far as stone and slate and the other things that you mine, diorite, andesite, etc., you've got plenty of supply, so that you can keep that on hand. You can just pull out whatever you need. The warehouse that we built is a temporary one, but I'm not going to build a super giant storage area like I have in the past, like I have on Family Quest. Family Quest, I have one that will hold every item in Minecraft, but we're not going to go that big on this server. It's just not necessary. So yeah, we're quite a ways down along this tunnel. And as you can see, I'm still in the process of putting stairs in. And I was originally planning to build an elevated minecart track that covered the base, and instead I think I'm going to do a subway with subway stations. And what I showed you up here is the first station on that plan. We have huge areas now in the greenhouse SMP. Our bases are basically 1 square kilometer, 1,000 blocks in both directions, and with whatever point you designate as the center spot. So this is our station, and this will go the other direction, and then probably this way and this way too. All right. Well, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Next time we'll actually build something together. In the meantime, stay safe, and as always, keep on Minecrafting.